Hello. I'm in a very weird position right now because my cat is near the microphone. So his tail might just tap the microphone like that. Tapping the table with tail quite loud. Some drumming. Anyone heard about the Barbie movie that's coming up? You see the trailer? I won't watch it in cinema, but maybe curious in the future I might just online website free. Then as far as I know. I know I disappeared last Thursday, but I have my announcement. Watching a movie, and it was a premiere night, and yeah, it's worth watching. Okay, we're gonna start the game. Which one was it? This one? Was it this one? Yeah. Hold on, let me set it up. Can you guys see it? And, mhm. Okay, there you go. Hmm? Why is it like that? Hold on. Something isn't right. Yeah, something isn't right. Uh, mm, there you go. Now this is that's about right. Okay. So yes, as my titles today, have you heard of Novaria? Someone says food. Could it be food? He says. It's like, yes, if it's food, I would join you. Let's eat it together. Okay, so so let me get her profile. I just got her as well. Let me get her out. So Novaria is a recently new champion that just got released. My phone actually lagging. Sorry, guys. So yes. So this is Novaria. We can watch the lore together. No problem. Mm, Okay, Novaria's story goes. She woke up in the silence of the night. She found herself in the vast, empty darkness once again, floating among the remains of the star Atlas. But unlike the countless times before, an exceptionally bright star could be seen this night. As Novaria gets upon it, her hands reach out as if by instinct until it was stopped by an invincible cage. Of course they wouldn't allow it. Novaria knew that all too well. This night and every night the stars had her prisoner. She could only watch the tiny glimmers overhead and ruminate the story of her life over and over again. A story that they had written. Novaria is the last remaining astral artificer. I think that's the way to pronounce it. Belonged to us. She was born in the Valley of Stars, and that is all she will ever know. Her people had been blessed with a fragment of our power. Her people had been blessed, yet they foolishly sought to build the Star Atlas under under the delusion that it will only allow them to unlock our secrets. Such naive creatures, we the stars are infinite, whereas they were mortals, waste their lives seeking and comprehend us. But this girl, Novaria, was unique. I would I think this is one of the star gods. Talking. She somehow discovered within the star atlas the destiny we designed for her. When the stars align, her power as the first observer will awaken, and she will become a half astral being. By our will, she will inadvertently destroy the star atlas and doom her entire people. We are the stars. She will abide by our will. She must abide by our will. After seeing her destiny, Novaria hid her powers out of fear. But one fateful day she foresaw in the stars that a tragedy would befall her mother, and was left with no choice but to alter the star atlas. When her mother returned home safely, Novaria finally understood the connection between the star atlas and the stars. It was at that moment that she made up her mind to betray us. Bit by bit, she made tiny, seemingly insignificant changes in the atlas. Patterns of stars began to appear on her body, which distressed her but did not stop her work. She looked up and found that star again, this time even brighter than before, as if it was burning all its energy. This was not within the star's design. Novaria felt something stirring in her heart, something she hadn't felt since that night. On that night, her 16th birthday, she aligned the last star into place according to her design. At last, her people would be safe. The next morning, as Novaria enjoyed the cake her mother made her, she felt at peace. The naive girl believed she was blessed by the stars. We do not know mercy, they say. The star atlas suddenly began shifting radically as a rift grew from its center, tearing the atlas apart. Star fragments wrapped around Novaria and began pulling her towards the rift. Her mother and the other optificers exhausted the last of their power, desperately trying to pull her back. She was the only one capable of completing the star atlas. The cosmic forces within the rift began changing Novaria, turning her skin twilight blue. She struggled and cried, trying to hold on to what little hope she had left, but it was to no prevail. We are the stars. She will abide by a will. She must abide by a will, they say. Novaria fainted. When she came to, she found herself shackled by astral rings. She could not escape destiny. She tried to resist. In darkness, she chased and chased the fleeting stars, but she could not break away from our design. We chose her. She will not be allowed to defy us again. No creature could, or could they? The last hope was kindled in Novaria's heart. A great explosion lit up the sky in a magnificent spectacle. It was that star for her to shatter a star. It was unthinkable. She had challenged destiny by her own will. The stars were no longer arrogant. They began to tremble at the sight of such power. The astral ring that shackled Novaria trembled as well. This was her chance. Novaria broke free using her newfound power. The rings cracked and shattered into countless little pieces. Novaria raised her hand and held a burning star fragment on her fingertip. She contemplated for a long time, trying to understand it all. Finally, she realized she was free. As daylight finally broke, Novaria felt a greater calling to leave the Valley of Stars and search for the shattered star. She lifted her head and looked into the fading night. I know I'll never have power as infinite as yours, Novaria said to us, but I will complete the Star Atlas and with it unlock the secrets of the stars. The destinies accessible to you will also be accessible to me. Then we'll have an even playing field. You won't shackle me down, or anyone else for that matter. Our destiny will be in our own hands. As the night faded, the star could only reply with silence. Novaria shook off the star fragment and walked towards the dawn. So that is her story, guys. So let's look at her basic stats, her profile. Okay. So Novaria, name Novaria, position or role, mage. She is a buzz or a poke. I would say she's slightly similar to who could I similar it to a poke. She's a poke. Like Nana, a poke. But Nana is a crowd control. This she is a burst. So I guess she's slightly similar to Valer. Is Valer a burst? I think Valer is a burst as well. No, he's a guard, damage guard. Burst. How about Lunox? Is it similar to Lunox? No, she's a burst damage. Eudora? She's a control burst. Crowd control as well. Hmm, interesting. Okay. So let's look at her stats. Hi Kuro, welcome. So this is her original stats. So I haven't started his mastery, her mastery. So she has durability, offense, control effect, difficulty. So she scales off magic. Okay. So we look at her passive buff. Her astral sphere summoned by Novaria will continuously slow and nearby enemies. I'm mostly right now when practicing with her, I'm using it to slow people. I haven't really used it to kill people yet. So right now I'm doing a showcase. Hold on. When an astral sphere explodes, it deals that magic damage equals to 260 with plus 50% total magic power, plus 4% of when the enemy's max HP. This damage scales with skill level. I hope someone can please respect the stream. If I invite you to join, you'll join. But right now I'm doing a showcase. I'm not playing a game, so please hold on. I will play. All right, just wait a second, yeah. So we have Astral Meteor, where it's the AOE skill. It's the first skill. It slows people down. So Novaria summons an astral sphere at the target location, continuously dealing 75 damage, plus 25 total percent power, magic damage to nearby enemies. After 2 seconds, the spear will explode, dealing magic damage equal to 250, plus 50% total magic power, plus 1% of the enemy max HP to nearby enemies, and increase astral sphere. Slow effect to 2.5 times the original slow effect. Mm. Well, I don't want my days to end. That's all. Then we have the second skill is a Astral Recall. Novaria summons an astral sphere at a distance and draw it towards her. At the same time, Novaria gains 20% movement speed and pass through terrain. I mean, she can go through walls, guys. I've seen it happen. Like, oh gosh. So she scales off magic damage. And then this is her alt, Astral Echo. Novaria scatters Astral Echo in the target direction, briefing slowing enemy heroes hit by 50% while applying Astral Ring on them, increasing their hitbox by 2.5 times and revealing their surrounding area. This effect lasts 8 seconds. I'm still not good in how to use the second and third skill well, because although the videos has the tutorials, the alt is basically like it's like a wave. It slows people down in a wave, and it covers like almost a quarter of the map. Not bad, really. And this is how the second skill works. So yeah, it goes through things, stones, walls, and of course, I always use the first skill quite more often than usual, because of course it's the first skill. But to land the thing at a place where the enemies will step onto is actually quite it's actually very quite challenging, I would say. Yes, yeah, it can be. It always, yeah, a lot of people ban it because it just came out, so it's like very OP. It will people will end up like complain, and eventually the how I call it, the game developer will have to, well, debuff her eventually. Okay, so we start a few rounds of the game using her. Let's go for a bot game, I guess. We are just gonna test her around. Vale and Valer are the two brothers I don't want to compete against. Ugh, the weather is so hot today. Maybe I on the aircon. Hold up. I'm sweating as hell. Okay. Hmm. Yes, she is. If you're into like, if you are the type that is not afraid to go in front and kill someone, yes, Hanabi is your go-to character. It's one of the physical carries. So it doesn't work on tower. Um, well, not as good, I guess. Oh, I miss. Oh, shoot, I miss. Woo, I did that. Oh, oh no, that's not good. Okay. Whew. Okay, I'm supporting this Hanabi right now. Hi, Butter. So I'm adding this character into my collection. So we have Nana, We have we have Odette. We have oh shoot. Mm, Florine. Yeah, Florine. Hi, Butter. What else? I wish I could do this like every day. I'm just having that moment. But yeah, I'm fine. Just that the day is ending. The holiday is ending. Tomorrow I'm back to work. So it's kind of a bummer. Mm. Oh, thanks. Yeah, it's gonna be this Wednesday. I'm gonna do a broadcast pool. I, that was great, isn't it? But I was very bad in my shots, though. I mean, targeting was pretty bad. But yeah, so this is how I play Novaria. Not the best, I would say. Yeah, Civil Wolf coming soon. Mm. No, can't, no. So I guess this is everything. Yo, Mr. Fugu, what's up? So this is all for Novaria showcase for the stream. It's quite short. Just want to show you guys that she's one of my collection. All right, Butter. I hope you got that one-time luck they call it. So, my usual go-to heroes when I play Mobile Legend is always either Nana, we have Nana, Odette, Florin, Novaria. Who else? Uh, Eudora, and then we have Florin, Matilda, Angela. Haven't pulled since Gapart. I want Gapart. I want Gapart. It's the only male hero I would get. I think. Yeah. I have Rafaela as well, Tigreal as well. But that is because that time when I first started, I want everything that's balanced, one of each kind of thing. Well, I think the only thing I don't have is marksman. But then again, I have Melissa. I won one. Beatrix, Bruno, Layla, Mia now. Back in the days, but I don't play them. Mm-hmm. Tank, I only have Tigreal. Fighter, I have a few. Yeah, I have Geelong, I have Balmond, Guinevere, Ruby, Yin, and Julian. Oh, fun fact. I didn't mean to put for Yin actually. When it first came out as one's love rival, Link's love rival with one like okay. I just poke it one time, first 10 pull, and I got him. Like, oh shit. Like, oh shit. And then I put Guinevere because there's one skin, King of Fighters, KOF. One of the skin has very nice Guinevere. Is originally for Guinevere, like very very nice. Let me show it to you. I wanted it so bad, so there you go, KOF. Yeah, there we go. So she has a very nice KOF skin. I wanted it. Mm-hmm. Planning to get it. And then she have this skin. Like, oh my god, this one. This is very beautiful. But yeah, but this is like limited event. And sometimes there's a event gacha. She appears as well. Ruby, on the other hand, is she's pretty as for herself, how she looks, but she's very difficult to play. But she's nice to see. When I first saw her, I wanted her to look like this. Yes, I know, right? She's beautiful. And then she has her mecha maiden skin. I'm like, ah, she's even more beautiful. You should see her background lore for her new skin, the mecha maiden. She's beautiful. Yeah, she's beautiful. And then Julian is just I just how I like how he looks with the red hair and everything. So mysterious. She's a mage assassin and his Jujutsu Kaisen skin. Look at that. Ring a bell? Who's this? Can you guess? Yeah, the only reason I will keep Julian is because of the skin. This skin, Jujutsu Kaisen skin. But if there's a rerun for the skin, maybe I go for it. Maybe. Who else? Okay, Matilda is just that she feels like home. Having her feels like home. She's like a forest saint. She's how do we call it? A shaman. She looks like a shaman. So my family is associated with shamans. Yes, it does, Ken. So yes. The reason I like Odette is because the story behind it. It is they were talking about the Swan Lake princess. It's very beautiful. And the reason why I fall in love with her is because when I first joined this game, she already has a Christmas skin. Her Christmas skin was beautiful and it has effect on the feel when you play her. Ew. So yes, they have improved her skin, I heard, and the effect was more smooth this time. And she finally has a mermaid skin. I always have a soft spot for the mermaids. But however, this is a limited time event skin, so I'm just gonna wait for it to rerun and probably get it. I already have this. This one was from the Magic Spin. So yeah, and this one is a zodiac. Sadly, I'm not Virgo, but I got this skin. I saw it came out, so I must have it. It's her fan art special skin, and it has feel effect. I'm very happy with this. She feels like the heavenly goddess. I would love to see her on the field. So yeah, you want something, you need to know that I want something in return. So can't just simply ask. All right. Anyway, so that's all for Mobile Legend today. Okay. Thank you for tuning in. I'll be playing Valorant offline. I'll see you guys on Wednesday for the gacha pool for Honkai Star Rail. Good night, everyone.